Hey guys, what is up? Sora here, back with another Shadowverse video, and today is the launch of the Grand Prix of Omen of the 10, and we are going to be joining the Stage 1 group. I already actually qualified for Stage A because I was practicing on our deck. I saw it pop up, and I'm like, okay, let's just go ahead and do it. Might as well not do it under pressure, right? So I passed, and we're going to be entering with a new deck that I came up with. Well, I say new, but it's actually relatively old, and it's this mid-range shadow deck. This is very, very different from mid-range Orthrus, by the way, even though they have a lot of the same components, but the win condition is completely different. The win condition here is simply Gramarye and Gildanese. So I am running this deck because this is very reminiscent of old Shadow, like the Shadowcraft mid-range Shadow that I joined Shadowverse with way back at Darkness Evolved, right? I was running like Cerberus, and we have the same cost Cerberus here. I was running I was running like whatchamacallit, Belness has kind of a same 2-drop as that one that generates a shadow upon landing. There's a lot of common elements here, and of course Gildanese, when she came out, she was actually being compared to Ector, right? So she essentially has half of Ector's ability and half Drain. That's the most important thing about her ability right here, is the ambush and the Drain. And then as far as the having stuff on rush is concerned around turn 6, 7, 8, that's Gramarye's job. Everything else is very classic shadowy. I've always wanted to run this deck. I don't think it's top tier or anything. I just like it because I can finally run classic mid-range shadow in rotation. But with all that being said, let's get started. Alright, first game is up against Dragon. This can be, for those of you guys who haven't played Grand Prix, you can, in Stage 1, you can get matched by any person at any level, as long as the system will try to pair up with someone else playing the Grand Prix as well. But they can be like a novice, for example, and you're a Grandmaster, or vice versa, right? So it's a little bit of a scattershot in terms of how they choose players to match up against. So this can be any deck right now, really. But given that they have a Fate leader, and that was only available at a limited time, this is probably someone who's been fairly old at Shadowverse at this point. Now, this deck has a lot of it plays extremely similarly to Arca Shadow before turn 6, but my goal is to have a board by turn 6 and 7. That's how this deck wins. If you have a board on turn 6 and 7, you win. You prolong the game any longer than that and you lose. So, actually, no, I do want Skull Ring here. So this is a good way to get something by turn 5, in combination with the Cerberus, evolve the Cerberus, and then ideally something sticks by turn 6 and I get the Gramarye, right? That's the idea of the deck. Very, very simple, very, very classic. Now what I'm actually going to do here is I'm just going to play... I'm actually going to play the Orthrus Raw, I think. So it doesn't make sense to play Fran right now, because if he plays Galmew... Oh, actually, you know what? It actually makes sense to play Fran right now. Yeah. It makes sense to play Fran right now because that's a counter to Galmew. The Galmew will probably never swing into this. He'll take the 50-50, so I'd rather play Fran now and get the Fran's Attendant set up. And then we'll ignore this and then just swing. That way we have a full board for Cerberus. And this actually generates some value, because he's probably not going to kill this, I would imagine. But it'll get value from gaining the last words from Cerb. Oh, he's not Galmewing, never mind. Then, in that case, if he doesn't Galmew here, No ramp either, so we're not gonna get any turn 7 Galmu. Huh. Okay. So what's the plan? 1-1-1. Okay. Is he gonna kill this? I imagine he's not gonna kill that. Wow, he kills it. So it gets me the extra draw. Alright. No, our play is still Cerberus here, even though he was relatively, yeah, our play is still Cerberus here. Yes. Because he's at turn 6. So we get rid of this. I'm not gonna bother to trade with either one because he wants these to die by himself. Because he wants the draw. Like the fact that he evolved the Disciple of Disdain there means that he didn't have anything better to evolve, not even like an Aila. So I do not want to give him the draw. I'd rather let him trade into my own stuff and deal face damage. Now, he might have Nova here, whatchamacallit, like that big AoE spell, something dragon. But we have another Cerberus to back that up, so that's fine, even if he does that. Dragon Oracle. So this is more than likely a Grimoire turn, if I've seen anything. Does he have a way to get rid of this cheaply? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. We'll still Grimoire here because it's a great tempo play. Especially heading into the Gillenese. And we'll also play the Franz Attendant at this point. Do I want... I probably do not want to enhance. Okay, we'll just play that. Okay. We will save the Evo for something else here because we have a Cerberus plus an Andre Alphas if we really wanted to. Just in case. We don't need any draws right now. We already have the win conditions in hand. Doesn't make sense to evolve this just for the extra draw. Yep. Now, this will die due to the last words, even if he trades into it. Trading into either one will die. The Galmu will die. So this leaves us pretty much perfect setup for Cerberus plus Andre Alphas. Or not. Okay. Everyone forgets that I have Gillenese. Everyone forgets that Gillenese is a thing. I'm like, why wouldn't you trade there? At least he could have had a chance.
I did it! I won!
Alright, second game is up against Rune. Honestly, it's a toss-up between Spell Boost and Mysteria. Nothing's really changed, but the deck lists have become more refined. I actually like Deliria versus this deck simply because a lot of their spells are kind of like... She eats 2 spells rather than just 1, especially early on. And then we save this for turn 2. I'm not sure whether we want the Fran. This might be better. And this could definitely be better because I intend to play this no matter what. I'm gonna say keeping Fran is smart. Okay, this is a little bit of a better curve. Challenges a lot more at the very least. Although, yeah. Mysterian Circle, that's unfortunate. Especially with Deliria hand. Going second, I tend to save the Mischievous Spirits. Simply because I might need it for the later trades. I tend to save the especially because he's about to play Circle and Mischievous Spirit does nothing. Or not. he plays Owen instead. Valeria. Like, this is very annoying. Like, I've had games where I played her on 2, and she lives until like turn 7 because of just how annoying she is to deal with. Here, I'm not sure whether to play the Fran. And if I do play the Fran, whether I play the spell. I think playing the spell makes sense here because even if I got the attendant, then I'm really going to be set back. Because I'm not going to have the 3 shadows for Orthrus anyway. So, might as well. Might as well get the 1 damage in. And then, for the next turn, it'll probably be something along the lines of Andre Alphas, unless he gets rid of this, which then allows me to play Orthrus. Because we don't have our win condition in hand yet, we don't have Cerb, we don't have a lot of stuff, so... Just an insight and then concentration? Ooh. That is rough. Well... Yeah, that's rough. Okay. I think I have an idea. So it doesn't make sense to play Orthrus here. We're losing too much value with that. Let's draw first, before we play anything else. That'll be handy next turn. Now, here's the question, whether I trade with this, but I don't have a good follow-up play anyway. And I kinda want to save that. So we'll do this. No. Well, no. No. I don't want to fall for that temptation.
I'll hold my blade at Mysteria.
Another Owen. Not the strongest blade in the world, mind you. Especially on his 5.
Let us learn about magic.
That makes sense.
Take your seats, boys.
That's strong. Like that's essentially a perfect curve for her. Like for her to get that on turn 5, yeah, that's a perfect curve.
Don't you think?
Now we are again out of an option here. Let's see. We might be outgunned here a little bit. Because again, I find myself out of shadows. Probably should have played the Garemry last turn. Let's see. Yeah, I think the Fran earlier was a misplay for sure. I'm gonna play for Lyria. I have to play for Lyria at this point.
Hush, little baby. Don't say a word. Wonderful bone structure.
There will be no homework.
Let's work together, okay?
I have to play for Lyria. Because Grammar is the only way we get back here. Yeah, this came way down way too early. Was kind of boned by that pretty much.
Darling, I'll be home.
Especially having like substandard turns, where I didn't really have a strong turn 3. Ideally, rather than Fran, if we had Skeleton Ring, then I would have played that instead. He's still not gonna kill this.
Let us learn
See?
about magic.
Like, no one kills it. Really, no one does.
You're mean. Enough of this indulgence.
Alright.
Empower my blade.
Now, he wants to get me down as low as possible. But if this can somehow survive... Because he can't necessarily kill yet from 10, at least. Let's see. This will kill this, for sure. Then we swing into that. And then we play Belinus as well. We might have a chance here. Now, this puts a lot on the backs of Gremory, as well as Gildanese, but that's our only chance. So let's do this.
You got me howling now. Oh no.
Do I evolve the Belinus into this? I think so. I do think I evolved the Belinus into this rather than this. That way we're less susceptible to Fire Embrace.
I am Belinus the Shining.
I'll show you.
Melt. Turn to ash.
Because I don't think he can burst me down from 7 to 7 from just this. He'll be close, but not quite. As for me, I might be able to burst him down if he completely ignores the board. That's the thing. Because of Gildanese. Like, this provides +2/+0, 6, 12, 15, 18. If this board were to go untouched. Now, I doubt that will happen, you know, but... Because Rune doesn't really have burst damage, that much burst damage until 9. So I'm playing around that. And see what I mean? I told you guys earlier, like, these tend to live. These tend to live until turn 7 because they know that they lose tempo whenever they trade into Illyria. Yep, that makes sense. Yep.
And shine.
Yep. What did he get? Did he get Mysterian Missile? Okay, so can Mysterian Missile this? So I have a... Yep. That's on 10 no matter what. It doesn't really matter when that lands. That's going to be on 10 no matter what. But the fact that he traded into my own stuff means that... Why? Why bother? That doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Let's see. Ideally, we never get this to swing. Because this will kill us no matter what. Okay, so this is the only play that we have. Whoops. Never mind. I lost. I miscounted. I miscounted. I think we lost no matter what. But we'll do the play anyway. We will do the play anyway. Yeah. Interesting that he traded there too. Yeah. We lost no matter what.
Amazing.
I miscounted. I miscounted that play. I miscounted the amount of shadows that I had. I thought I had more. That's my fault. But there was a chance there, despite being like so far back. There was a chance there. If things had just gone a little bit better, we might have been able to rock that. Alright, next game. We're up against Blood.
Mother, father, come on. Time to
Let's
get
see.
started.
Now, Blood, we definitely want a turn 1, no matter what. And Soul Conversion is okay here, but it's not the card that we are looking for specifically. Well, I say that. No, you know what? No. Soul Conversion isn't. We need a Goblin. So I'm going to go deep for the Goblin here. Or the Wraith. We got Gremory, which may warrant playing, honestly, given the nature of this deck. Nope, we got this instead. Cool. Now, Sharon isn't the best here. We will need some help to get up there, but still.
Come, I'll love you down to the bone.
Now, this isn't a lot of threat for him, but this is fully committing against their game plan, I guess, for the lack of a better term. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, putting up all of our stuff just to trade into that, that's kinda not okay. They don't have a turn 3 either.
Wonderful bone structure.
We're gonna let him trade into that. We're gonna let him trade into that. And I don't want to play this because I want the additional value from the ghost on 3. Yep.
Darling, I'll be home soon. Love for the sake of the world.
We might be screwed here, actually. Especially with the 2-4.
Embrace me.
Never mind. We are not.
Why are you letting me live?
So we'll go down to that. Mischievous Spirit will generate the ghost. That will swing into this. Perfect. Now we're still not in a great spot, believe it or not, simply because we did run out of shadows for Sharon here. And they're gonna play Vera. That's why it's not a good spot. Like, this is nearly guaranteed to swing. That's the problem with this. Almost guaranteed to swing. Now, it's good that he spent the Razor Claw on that. But it doesn't make sense for us to trade into it or anything like that. So... Honestly, we might skip the turn. I'm not sure if, like, I should actually play the Ayesha, but I think I will. No, I can't let 5 play points down, so I'll just play the Ayesha and pass.
Death will be swift.
Catalina's way too good, guys.
Check this out.
Now these two trade exactly with Orthrus. However, the problem is we're again playing catch up. I might actually play the Gremory in addition to the Orthrus. Well, I say that. I say that now, but... this might actually be better. I get rid of only 1. Well, you know what though? The fact that I only get rid of 1, that might be a problem. Because I would be taking down to 12. No, we can't. We cannot, unfortunately.
Feel the flame. You're going down in flames.
Do I want to cantrip this? Probably not, because this is probably going to be our play on 7 regardless. Yep. Disciple of Lust. Among other things. Yeah. That's Evil Eye. I'm near positive that's going to be Evil Eye. Okay, so if that's Evil Eye, what do we do here? We can't not evolve. Or do we not evolve? Is it smarter to not evolve here? No, we have to.
Wanna play? Come on, it'll be fun! Fight 'em! Rat 'em!
I'm actually gonna... Well... Yeah, this guarantees a 7, but I'm not sure whether we'll need a 7. Oh no, actually we will, because I want something with Gremory. Never mind, yeah. This is right. I want something to hit with Gremory. Alright. Alright. Because I want the target to hit with Gremory, so that way even if he Evil Eyes, we should be able to make something happen. That might have been the wrong play regardless. But I was stuck between a rock and a hard place for that play anyway. Yeah, he wants the Evil Eye for sure. He definitely wants the Evil Eye. Dark Feast Bat? For that?
Okay, this one's all me.
Okay. Do I have just enough? He trades into this. That'll 5. That'll put him down to 4. This evolves. That'll put him down to... Wow. That is barely enough. Jesus.
A special death from yours truly.
Yeah, that is barely enough. You don't have a lot of cards in the way of that, but yeah. That was barely enough. You still need a Cerb. We're playing half a turn behind. Depends on how good his hand is. Just that. Okay. Gillenese is good here. I'll trade into that. And then we evolve. Okay. I can buy Gillenese here, I think. Because if it was this, well, how much did he deal with the Dark Feast Bat? He dealt... only 5 damage. Yeah, we might as well. We might as well swing forward. Yeah, we might as well swing forward. He only dealt 5, yeah. Even with the swing, 14, 13, then 6, that'll be 7 still. Deal if we get the 4-drop here, or even like a Skeleton Ring. Skeleton Ring would be nice. You have an army and a can and then some. Nightfall. It's not good enough. Is he hoping for the Floros? Ah, the Vulnerect. But he can't target this though. Cool. We win. This is so strong. I'm a fan of Gillenese, guys. I really am a fan of Gillenese. Like, she is super good. Like, she's not quite Hector, but she is better in some ways than even Hector. So, Damn, yeah, Gillenese is good. Super good card. And that's it, guys. That is the Shadow deck, mid-Shadow deck. We won 4 games out of the 5. Kind of to be expected with the middle-of-the-road deck. There may be future ways that this deck can win. I do know for a fact that this version of the deck, that at the very least you're seeing here, gets hard countered by mid-sword more than anything else. Unfortunately, the deck also needs to be like this in order to operate against everyone else. Arguably, Aisha is not needed here. Arguably. Arguably, Rulanai isn't needed here. But I like him because of the 3/3 stats, but there may be a better 3-drop there. So that's probably what I'm going to be messing with. I do like Mischievous Spirit, despite being Arcus, more Arcus oriented. Simply because it works so well with Gremory plus Mischievous Spirit on 7. You get 6 power without spending an evil point. So that's already really super good. But other than that, I don't really see changing much about the deck, if at all. Skull Ring may be brought down to a 2 of rather than a 3 of. There might be some tweaking there. But here's the thing, guys. Tell me in the comments what you think. If I took out those cards, Rulanai, 1 Skull Ring, 1 Aisha, what would you change it with? There's not a lot in Shadow's repertoire that allows you to get there. Maybe Craving, right? Another piece of hard removal, like the Craving spell. And also works with Gillenese, coincidentally. That way you get to buff her to insane level. She becomes a 7/1 that swings on 8. And then you evolve her, that becomes 9 damage on 8. That might be good. Make Gillenese a 3 of because she's so good, but kind of repetitive with Illyria. So you guys tell me, what do you want to see with future versions of this deck? Let me know. Maybe it is Craving, maybe it is an extra Gillenese, right? But for now, let's collect our rewards. If this is a non-Omen pack, I'll open it. It is an Omen pack, so unfortunately it'll get saved. I do not want to open Omen packs until the mini expansion drops. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Sora. She is amazing. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.